Guys, ladies and gentlemen, we are live here from Germany. Once again, Hockingheim Grand Prix. A little trip, a little doubleheader before we get to the next few races. This trip is before. This little trip is before we get to the last stretch of races. Next week, we're back on the Oval of Texas for 150 laps. That race should be a fun one. And Carson Healy will probably have PTSD because of his injury. And Carson Healy, we also know that he may not even decide not to race next week. Why? Because of his PTSD. So we may see maybe some Brady Savant drive the 27 next week if he's not racing. Or can we see rookie Brandon Hendry make his second career start next week? And by second career start, I mean today he's in the 3 for Nick Green. And no, Nick Green is not sick or injured. He's just letting him. And other big news, Nick Green has officially bought Matthew Redarmo Motorsports to make it Nick Green Racing. Nick Green Racing is back, and it is the former team of Matthew Redarmo Motorsports. And who's going to win here today? Let's go trackside for pre-race ceremonies. Race fans, if you're able to, please now rise. Please remove your hats for the playing of the Stars Spangled Banner. And now let's see where your favorite drivers are starting. Row 1, Erlen Todd, Ray Green. Row 2, Lear Tanner, Kim Burnett, and then Cindy Starry, Drew Picard. Then we get to Garrett Irwin, Riley Scott, Xander Faust, and Landry in row 5. And then Bryce Weaver and Jenna Lucas. And then we get to Haley Jones, Brandon Hendry. And then Raymond Carbell and Bella Gillum. And then Grant Irwin, Mason Anderson. Row 10, Allie Boggs, Kyler Henry. And then Alex Owens, Nathan Rockhill. And then Brady Johnson, Amelia Connier, Matty Bowling, Matthew Johnson. And then Briley Todd, Jacob Spencer, and Carson Healy starting last. That is your starting lineup here from Hockingheim. And the major difference is it's nice, hot, and sunny. Clear day of racing, not a crappy day like yesterday. And we're underway. By crappy day yesterday, I mean it was raining yesterday. Now here we go. Turn 1, Ray Green, Erlen Todd side by side. Ray Green looking for his first win in the number 20. In the 17. Hey, look at that. Crazy Sports Good is not doing good. Neither is Fast Runner 99. Here comes the set. Look at the 29. Great run by the 29. Side by side for third. Look at Ricky Arnett. I mean, not Ricky Arnett. Cammy Arnett trying to win here in Hockingham. Only 10 laps in this one. Through this current corner. Look at all the crazy racing we see. Ray Green will clear for the lead. Lucas. And look at Hendry moving through the field as well. Hendry moving through the field. Lucas there, same as Picard. Arnett in third, looking for her first career victory. We have seen a lot of crazy racing through this corner here so many times. This corner here brings crazy racing, some spins. We have seen a lot of wrecks through that corner, and here comes the 22. Look at Carolyn Todd. She's right there. She's a major road course ringer. Can Carolyn Todd win here in Hockingham? And Ray Green is going to lead lap number 1, car around. And it's Mason Anderson. Anderson has gone around on lap 1. The first wreck we've seen all week. Arnett right on the rear end of Carolyn Todd. How about Cammy Arnett? Using her road course experience after getting help from Nick Green racing on road courses. She's up front. And what will Carolyn Todd do as she is still looking for the lead? Tanner wanting to retake third. She can't. And look at Arnett right there. Great run. Tanner's there as well. I think Hendry's in the, no, Brandon Hendry is not in the top 10. I thought he was. Brandon Hendry, though, had a great start. And now here comes the 22. What can Carolyn Todd do here through this corner? She gets a great run, but she's not as wild as Mason Anderson was. And now Todd right there using the inside. They are running right on the curbing as they are trying to get a great enough run to take the lead away. And we see no wrecks here on lap 2. We saw a lap 1 wreck, but a lot of cars with damage. Some cars with damage, and Brandon Hendry having a great start to his CSKL career racing part-time. I think some of the team owners will keep an eye on him. Also, Nick Green has announced that the number 70 will be a part of his team next season. Who's on pit road? I can't see. It's Bella Gillum. Bella Gillum on pit road. And here comes Carolyn Todd. She wants to lead on lap 3. 10 laps of this one. Great run by Todd. She gets there. But she can't take the lead on the hairpin. The hairpin corner. Todd can't take the lead there. Sydney Sorry looking to sweep the weekend. We've never seen anybody go back-to-back wins on a weekend, and she could potentially do it. She's running in the top 10 right now. And here comes the 17 and the 22. Great run by Gillum. You can see some cars are sliding just a bit. Ray Green having an outstanding day. He almost won Sonoma race 1 after an outstanding run by him. Ray Green, lap 4 of 10 is on board. What can Ray Green do? Next week it's Texas for 150 laps. 150 laps like of crazy racing, and then in a few weeks we get back to another oval in Monza. We go back to the historic Monza Oval, and then we get to, I think, the streets of Scotland are back as the 22 rushes the 17 wide as the 22 takes the lead on lap 4. Erin Todd to the lead on lap 4 as she is looking for her second win. Look at Ray Green. Great run by Green. He gets an outstanding run. I think he got into the grass just a bit. What can Ray Green and Cammy Arnett do? Here comes Green trying to get a great enough run to maybe retake the lead. He's not quite there yet. And Erin Todd leads here in Hockingheim, looking for her second win of the season. She is a road course ringer, and Team Penske continues to give all three other drivers fast cars. Bradley Todd was slow in practice yesterday, fast in qualifying, fast in the race, top 5 by her. Drew Picard showing up, and Picard may actually have a chance to sweep Texas next week. He may win. If Picard wins, that will be something we've never seen before, and it is somebody sweeping the Texas races in the same year on the same circuit. Here comes the 17. Green inside, and Ray Green back up front, the Magician, having a lot of speed today for RMG Racing. And let me tell you something, Ray Green said after qualifying today, he said, "This is my one and only chance to maybe win a race. I want to win, and I want to win the championship badly." There's a rumor out that Ray Green actually said it may be true. If Ray Green doesn't win the championship this year, doesn't win a race this year, he may retire. And that would be something, and that would be cool to see Miles Sprong. Yes, it is rumored that Miles Sprong may be the driver of the 17, if Green retires. If Ray Green retires, or gives up, he may not race next year. And Miles Sprong may be in the 17 next season. And 5 laps to go, and it is Ray Green who leads. For how long, though? Because Todd and Arnett is there. Sydney Sari showing a lot of promise this season. She got her second win of the year yesterday. If she somehow ends up winning today, that will be her third win and her second straight win. Here comes Todd, looking to win for the first time since Daytona. Look at Arnett on the outside. She tried to use the outside to get a great run on Todd. If Erin Todd goes around, that would change everything for the whole for the whole completion of this race. And Cammy Arnett would have a chance to win this race. If Arnett somehow wins it, that would be something. Here comes Todd, getting another great run to the 17. Great run by Erin. She's right there. Or if Arnett gets around the 22, then Arnett could possibly go up there and challenge Ray Green for the win. Arnett having a great day here today. She showed up at Watkins Glen and she is showing up here today. Ray Green, 4 laps to go here in Hockingheim. Ray Green. We just heard him say on his radio that if he wins, he's not going to be done. He's not going to be done racing, which means we may see Miles Sprong race part-time again in a car. There's a rumor out that the 70 could be an all-star car next year. We could see maybe Pat Green return, racing some races. We could see Audrey Schreiner, Delilah Shipley return. I don't know. And if it's an all-star car, with the rules, and the rules are, if anybody racing in the all-star car, racing in the 70, even if they're a part-time driver, and even if they race one race and win, they will have a chance. They will be racing in the 20-car playoffs. They won't get points, but they will be in the playoffs with the win. That's how it works. Same as this year. Look at the 22 trying to close back in next time by 3 laps ago. And Ray Green having a chance to get his first win ever in the 17. Ray Green's won for Team Penske. He's won for RMG Racing. And now he's trying to win. He's trying to win for RMG Racing again, but for the first time in the 17. He's trying to break his long losing streak. Erilyn Todd trying to break her season losing streak. And what I mean by that is because she hasn't won since Daytona this year. So Erilyn Todd, if she wins, she would join Sydney Sari as a multi-time winner through the long bending corner. Ray Green leads here in Hockingham. What will Todd and Arnett do? Ray Green so good through that long bending corner. He's so good that not even Todd or Arnett can catch him. But Ray Green is not that good in this portion. 28th place. Mason, look at all the side-by-side that's in front of him. Bowling. And, man, there was some great racing right there. Brandon Hendry, 11th. And it may be a top 10 for Bryce Weaver as they're coming to 2 laps to go. Any mistake now by Erilyn Todd would put her at the back. But all she's trying to do is close in and beat Ray Green. Pat Green won last year. We're here in Hockingham at the different circuit, but we're not using that circuit anymore. Here comes the 17. Ray Green looking for his first Hockingham victory and his first win of the season. He hasn't won in a few years. It's been so long since we saw Ray Green in victory lane. Can today be his day? Or are we going to have to wait until Texas to maybe see him get the win? It ain't over till it's over. And why I say that is because look at the 22. Great run. She was able to keep the draft through that corner. She goes down to the inside. Contact made. Door to door for the lead. Green, Todd, side by side for the lead. Down the straightaway to the chicane. And Ray Green clears Erilyn Todd for the lead. But here comes Todd, trying to hit the quarter panel of Green, but she can't. And now they're coming to the white flag this time by. Great run, and we know it. And we know now that Erilyn Todd is there. Erilyn Todd just showed Ray Green what she can actually do. How about the 12 and there in 6th? Now coming back around to take the white flag. Ray Green has been fast. And he has been furious. We can tell how hungry he is for the win. Ray Green across the line. Final lap, 1 lap to go. Presented by Mountain Dew. the official soda drink of the Crazy Sports Good League. Errol and Todd very aggressive through that corner. As everybody knows that this is the final lap. Todd there in second. Green up front. Next week, 150 laps in the daylight. It will be a day race. In Texas, we have not seen that in a long time. It will be the Mountain Dew 150. And now here it is. To win here in Texas, who will it be? Here in Hockingheim, who will it be? Ray Green able to keep that spot. As Ray Green trying to hang on for one more lap. Trying to hang on for one more half lap. Half a lap to go for the Magician. Raymond the Magician Green, a lot of the speed here today. He's shown all his strength. And we saw that one glimpse of speed in Sonoma. And we know that this is his Sonoma car. And now the fans are on their feet, and this is not the green we expected to be in victory lane this year. But what a performance! Raymond Green is back in victory lane. He wins Hockingham. Raymond Green is back in victory lane. He wins in Hockingham. What a race. Actually, yeah, what a battle that was. We saw one spin with the number 45. That was a fun event. Who's going to win next week in Texas? We will find out next week. Ray Green is your winner. Thanks for watching the Hockingham Double.